easy go.
Hey Buck Bros, just a quick update before the video starts. The Buck Bros are going to be tailgating at Raymond James Stadium for this Sunday's game against the Giants. The tailgate's going to be open to all Buck Bros, so if you feel like coming and joining us, we're going to be in parking lot 2. We're going to have beer, food, games, you name it. Generally just having a good time, getting hyped before the game. Hopefully we're in for another victory. Again, we're going to be in parking lot 2. Make sure to come and check us out. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and back to the video.
Hey, broadcasters! We're officially 2 weeks into the 2019 NFL season, and lo and behold, the Buccaneers pulled out a division win on the road against the Carolina Kitties last Thursday night. It feels good. But for those of you who may have missed it, here's a quick recap. Jameis had one of his most efficient games in a Buck uniform, completing 64% of his passes for 208 yards and a touchdown to Chris Godwin, who was his go-to receiver for most of the game. But more importantly, he didn't turn the ball over. And for that alone, Mr. Winston, you get the offensive Buck Bro game ball. But let's not forget about the defense. Todd Bowles has these guys flying around through the first 2 weeks of the season, and Shaq Barrett came up with 3 sacks on Cam Newton, proving to be the kryptonite to keep Cam in check throughout the game. But the play of the game goes to Mr. Vernon-Hargreaves, who on 4th and 1 stopped Christian McCaffrey from letting the Carolina Kitties score the go-ahead touchdown, securing victory for the good guys. Woo! And for that, plus his double-digit tackle performance, Mr. Vernon-Hargreaves, please stand up for the defensive Buck Bro game ball. Well, we're on to week 3 of the NFL season as the Little Giants come on down to Tampa Bay. Ryan's going to preview this game coming up, but before he does, I wanted to touch base on Jameis just a bit more. It's hard to judge what Jameis we're going to get week to week, as his MO in the league has been his inconsistent play week over week. But if he can play like he did last Thursday night, there is no reason this team cannot achieve the goals they set for themselves to begin the season, and that's to win a division. Now, Jameis has a long way to go before he becomes an elite quarterback, or even an elite quarterback in this division. But I think Arians is doing a great job at alleviating some of the pressure off of Jameis in terms of, making the winning play. Trust your team, trust the system, and more often than not, Bucko Bruce has proven to be a winner in this league. So here's the hope, and Jameis can continue his play like he did last Thursday night. Let's go, Bucks!
What's going on, Bucs fans? I'm here to talk to you about the Tampa Bay Buccaneer defense. And for the first time since we've been doing this podcast, we are not the 32nd ranked defense in the league. In fact, we have given up 0 red zone scores all season. Now, I know it's only game 2, and we were real hyped after game 2 last season, but I think something's different here. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense has really started to bring it together. Shaq Barrett has 4 sacks on the season, 3 the other night. He was the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. We've got guys like Vernon-Hargreaves making huge splash plays. Pick 6 in the first game. He was part of the goal line stand to keep Christian McCaffrey out of the end zone. This is a defense that is doing something different. And the biggest thing that I've seen differently is the lack of Gerald McCoy. Replacing Gerald McCoy with Ndamukong Suh has been a dramatic upgrade on the front of the defensive line. We've paired him with Vita Vea, who's healthy. He started game 1. There was a little bit of a risk of an injury stopping him from playing at the start of the season, same as last year, but he did play. And this defense is really going to be pivotal if this team intends to make a run into the playoffs. And so that's really what you should be looking for in this upcoming game against the New York Giants and a rookie quarterback in Daniel Jones. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, I'm ready to say, is back.
Finally, Buck Bros, we're going to do a look ahead at this week's game. The 0-2 New York Giants come into Raymond James this Sunday at 4 o'clock. Now, from the looks of things, the Giants aren't going to be improving on their record as they've benched their 2-time Super Bowl MVP, Eli Manning, for rookie quarterback Daniel Jones. I think the keys to winning this game are simple for the Bucs. Basically, do what you did last week. On offense, no turnovers, and manage the game. And on defense, limit Saquon Barkley's production out of the backfield and force Daniel Jones to throw the ball. If we can do this successfully, I like our chances of winning. Final score prediction being 27-13, Bucks move to 2-1. We're also going to do a fantasy section, stardom or sit-em. This week, obvious choices for both. For stardom, I'm going to go with Mike Evans. I'm predicting a big game for him this game. For sit-em, I think it's going to be O.J. Howard. He hasn't been as productive as we like the first 2 weeks, and it doesn't look like it's going to be getting any better anytime soon. All right, that's it for the Buck Bros this video. Again, we will be at Raymond James Stadium this Sunday. If you want to come hang out with us and check us out, we'll be tailgating in Lot 2. Hope to see you all there. This is Buck Bro Ryan signing out. Go Bucks.